Hey folks, welcome back. Right, in the last episode we were pushing pirates back off our from Port Royal. Basically, I think what I need to do. Let's have a look at these guys. This is the Halkan State. Halkan State. I think they must have come from this side. I really want to get in touch with one of these maritime trading houses. Either these guys here, Kvasir Great, people who are looking after Kvasir Great Lake, or Aphrodite Sea. So yeah, Kvasir Great Lake Maritime Trading House, or Aphrodite Sea. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a drink. So yeah, if we could get one of these on our side, that would be good, or at least in contact, so that we can start doing an exploration contact. Now, Heimdall Spine have been exploring for us. I think we've still got that. Should still be paying for that. Yeah, we've got 6 rounds left. We can actually end this if we want. No, okay, we can't do that. We can only end the transport contracts. This one we paid for, so we've got 6 rounds left of this. So we're going to be getting more, you know, of this territory is going to be unveiling in the area that they've got eyes on, at least. Heimdall Brine, yeah, so they can see this one too. This is Heimdall Brine 5, and this is Heimdall Brine 9. So each of these maritime training houses will have different areas that they've got control over. Look, they're also over here. It's like Heimdall Brine are quite large. That's interesting. So what zone is this? Okay, these are all different parts of Heimdall Brine. They've got a lot. They've got a lot. I didn't even go over here. Okay, let's just look at the mini map. So yeah, we're getting occasional glimpses of things here, but mostly around this area here. Interesting stuff. Interesting. Alright. I like interesting, by the way. Interesting is what I live for. Let's sell some rare metals. Now, I don't want to sell too many of these, but honestly, I think if we can't find more, it's not going to be the end of the world. I need money more than anything else at the moment. So let's just sell a bunch of those. I think we can afford to sell some metal too. I'm going to sell 200 metal and we'll get 400 credits for those as well. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're going to get in touch with some of these other maritime trading houses. Yeah, so we're going to get in touch with... Let's get in touch with these, Kvasir Great Lake. Or we could go for Aphrodite Sea. Aphrodite Sea, I don't think like us so much, but... Let's have a look. Yeah, they're not so keen on us. Kvasir Great Lake are a little bit happier. Heimdall Brine really don't like us. And these are actually quite hostile. Now, these guys are shipwrights. It looks like they've got quite a large fleet. Let's see if we can at least get some of these guys dealing with us. I'm going to move these militia down this way. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. Do we need to build anything this turn? We've got recycling is going to be finished. Rad treatment center we don't need. Yeah, that just creates radiation treatment points. We don't really need that one. I was just kind of curious to see if it does anything else. High Command HQ2 would be useful. The problem is we don't really need it yet. It does increase bureaucratic points though. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. I did wonder if it had that effect. Yes, that's definitely worth building in this case because it's quite easy to get up. It's only 50 industrial points and 100 metal per turn over 4 turns, and that's going to increase our bureaucratic point output. And we're kind of struggling a little bit with our civilization here. We are going up slowly. I'm very, very tempted to spend our fate point here on where was it? This one here, the travelling teachers. The problem, yeah, we can't use that. The problem is with that is, yeah, it's kind of. It is good to have the school. It is good to have it. We could also go with more security. Security might be good, especially if we're expecting riots. Let's just have a look at what we've got. Security's already quite high. It's entertainment we need. We'll get a fate point anyway if we go up to the next civilization level. So I think that might be worthwhile playing. Oh, this is so cool. You know, every time I play this game, it requires different things. Like, you know, It's so rare that I need to play this card, but I think I really need to play this card this time. So they built a schools level 1, and that's going to give us education points, 50 quality of life education, and that can get upgraded as well. Now these guys are currently, no, they're not building anything yet, they're just building up their funds. Okay, they're buying luxuries as well, that's kind of interesting. Ah, they're dropping down food. Are they paying for food as well? No. Okay. Interesting. I like to see what the private economy is up to. The bigger that gets, the better, basically. Now, I'm hoping to get some nice benefits from commerce. Move these guys around this way. See if we can cut these off. Might leave these ones here. See what happens. Now we've got access to Picabo here too, and Picabo has 19,000 free folk. So hopefully we're going to start attracting more people in. Yeah, we're taking a few too many colonists maybe at the moment. What I might do is, while we've got plenty of political points, let's just go in here. We've got Dr. Frankenstein as well, and the Union Chief. We've got a whole lot of buggers to deal with. Let us put a little bit more in the public budget, just a bit. And by the way, if you put at least 1 credit in here, then you'll actually get a small happiness boost. Obviously, this is a tip that was given me by Cranky Corvid, actually, who's really knowledgeable about the game, and he told me that just 1 credit will actually give you a small happiness boost. I don't know if you get more for more credits. I think you probably do. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let's drop the maximum colonists now and the maximum recruits. We don't need these. Maximum recruits we'll just keep as it is. We don't need too many more troops, I don't think. I might, yeah, maybe I'll raise maximum recruits a little bit. Yes, sir. Just a little bit. In this, so that will be 10 turns to get 3,000 troops. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need a whole lot of troops until we start figuring out where we're going to expand to, and we really need to secure this area first. We will need troops to do that though. Militancy is reasonable too. So anyway, I think we're looking good here. I'll actually just move those guys up this way. There we go. Probably want to leave some space for the for enemies to kind of come in on, because now I've figured out that they push your troops back. I wonder if they only push the troops back if they've got no viable place to go, no hex. That's an interesting thought and something we'll have to experiment with. Okay. Everything else is looking good, so I think I'm going to roll the turn on. Yeah, we need to get this under control. Yeah, morale's going up in our infantry. Like, these are getting well paid now, so they're better paid. They're winning battles. They're starting to get more morale. Probably should just replenish these troops that we've lost. So yeah, this is taking more, and we need to kind of hurry up and get a machine gun model out. I can always get some machine gunners out. We're not really being attacked much though. And like, the more I play this game, the less value I'm starting to see in machine gunners. I think against very aggressive regimes, you definitely want them. They are superb in defense, but against these kind of like piddly, troops that have got very, very low soft attack, you don't really need them. Like everything, or like most things in Shadow Empire, I think machine gunners have a place, and I've kind of considered them a bit of a no-brainer. Excuse me, and I don't think that they're a no-brainer. I think that machine gun troops are I do quarrel with people about this issue, but they just seem to die in droves when you attack with them for some reason. I don't know what it is. They just don't have. They're not good. They're not intended to be used in attack. It's usually machine gunners that seem to die if you throw them into a combat. And they are more expensive, so I think generally speaking, I'm less bothered about them, unless I'm coming up against a wall of enemy, and then machine gunners can be very, very cost effective, and they're kind of a bit of a no-brainer, for putting in your cities to defend. especially if you're expecting attack. Okay, guys. Okay, we've killed 300 infantry. Now, the Merchant Society won the vote again with 80% of the vote. That's pretty impressive. Okay, time of confidence is about fading. The Maritime Trading House representatives has arrived, and we've gained national pride. Awesome. So that's going to be a morale boost to everybody. Heresy made a disastrously executed naval attack on Dahlia Ocean. 4 ships engaged 3 enemy ships, lost 2 friendly ships while sinking 0. Heresy, what are you at? Okay. Now, we lost quite a lot of credits that turn. Let's have a look at our treasury report and see what we can do about this. We've got no income tax, so I really want to get the Interior Council up. So, sorry, actually, it's the Economic Council, isn't it, that should be making the tax cards. Is that right? Or is it the Interior Council? Let's have a look. Don't guess, Ben. Go to the Strategy General. Oh, no. Help. There we go. And then it's Stratagem Encyclopedia. There we go. Now, Economic Council. No, it's the Interior Council. Yeah, increase sales tax, increase income tax. So we kind of need the Interior Council. This is a shame because I just don't really have many bureaucratic points. But I think... I mean, how close are we to Civilization Level 2? Pretty far away. But yeah, we need money. We need money. Okay, we're going to open trade with Aphrodite here. Yeah, I think we need this organisation. I think so. Let's go with the Interior Council. We'll find somebody to put in there next turn. We don't need anyone particularly good in there. They want commerce raised. I reckon we can do that. Okay. Oh. Okay, we were ambushed. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack them here. See if we can get an encirclement going. No, too many of them. Too many of them, and the first restored archive adventurer party are not the ones to do that job. They're not going to do it. Come this way if you want, guys. No. They'll only get 5 attack rounds, I think. Yeah, they don't have enough action points, and yeah. But we're moving towards kind of sorting this particular situation out. Right, let's get these militia down here. Looks like there's some aliens down here. So these guys are now... Sorry. These guys are now in a bit of a bind. Get a road down, dirt road here. Oh, 400 points. That's right, because we're going into mountains. So... yeah, we probably wanted to send it down that way. And then let's just traffic light this one off. Always update your press 6 a couple of times if you go into the preview points, because you're actually looking at a different supply when you're going in preview. See, look, this is current. But if we go press P and then you have to reload it, and then we get better supply for the next turn. So, but you can bear that one in mind. Yeah, these guys, these do need to get some replacements. We've actually built the replacements. Oh, we must have lost a few troops. Where did we? What was this last battle? Those guys attacked us here. We lost nothing. Then we were attacked here again. These are just kind of like some wildlings that are just periodically attacking us, and they're just not really getting anywhere with it. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's get these guys in here. Now the buggies aren't going to be much good. They're going to they get a bit of a terrain penalty. Yeah, landscape modifier. Look, negative 80%. they're still got a decent like odds. At least we could. So these dodgy recon point generated odds are telling us, but I don't trust that at all. I don't think that's going to be correct. Let's change these guys' name. I'm going to call it the 4th Royale Defenders. Defense. Okay. We've got the first Port Royale MG battalion there. I think that looks looking good. That's looking good for me. Now we want to go to the Maritime Trading House, and yeah, we need some more of these cards. We're going to be further diluting up our bureaucratic points because they're going to go into the internal council, but we do need to get this, you know, we do need to get some more income, I think. Well, we're losing too much income. We're losing too much cash, I should say. And we can't sell stuff forever. We can sell a bunch of food. You're not really going to get much credits for it. Let's just sell some anyway. It's kind of worthless, but, you know, well, it's not worthless, but we're not getting very much for it. The trading rate's pretty low on that. Okay. Might need to increase that recruitment rate eventually. These guys are within command range. Yeah, that's okay. Get these militias that way. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Remind myself what we're building. Okay, we've completed that recycling centre this turn. We've got barrack. We've got a barracks. Truck station. We don't need that yet. We've got plenty of truck points for the time being. We might want to put that up soon though, as we start getting out this direction. Yeah, I mean we could probably. Those mountains are a little bit. They're going to be difficult for us to get roads into. But we are going to have to go through them in order to get to, in order to get to this. We really need this metal. So yeah, sooner or later we're going to have to start thinking about just biting the bullet, putting these dirt roads into this. It's going to be 400. I mean, what do we need? We need 1600 industrial points to get there, which is a lot. Okay, yeah, I think we're done for the rest of it. There isn't very much more to do, so I'm going to roll the turn. Okay. We're almost out of that one. Okay, right. Key regime level increase. This is admin level. So we've got a fate strategy pack. Ah, we've got an eager industrialist. That's worth doing. More travelling teachers. We don't need that one. Let's just have a look how those travelling teachers have affected our civilization score. Okay, like everything's going up, look. So this is good. 50 health points. It's entertainment points we could do with. Health and entertainment we could do with more, and that will give us more score, which goes into our civilization. Yeah, I really made a mistake upgrading this town too early. That was a big mistake, and that's probably set me back a long way in this game. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's get these guys killed. Oh, we got ambushed. That's the ambush attack at the start. Or they were killed while they were closing.
Mission accomplished.
There we go, look. Okay. Let's go and secure Picabo there. Now we can start moving. Yeah. Let's wait until those guys have got some support. Well, this is good. This is good. Okay, they're not going to have any supply if they go any further into those mountains, which we don't want. We can push this one back here. This is the fire range. I like that name. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, now we've got... It looks like those guys have just... Hulk and State are just confined to this one hex. They are in jungle. Let's have a look at the unit that they've got, or some of these units. Their readiness looks quite low, at least from what our recon is telling us. Those are okay, but they haven't got any troops. Their morale's right down as well. I think we've got a fair chance of doing this one this turn. So I would suggest if we just attack in with everything that we've got. They've got a lot of troops. We should be okay.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Okay. You'll see here, look, these guys did get, these got hits, but they're not doing any damage because their attack was just so low. They're super low attack value because of, attacking into the wrong terrain. However, they also do draw in hits, okay? So if they do get hit, that you're increasing the amount of troops that they have, increasing the amount of targets that your enemy has, and any hits to them are just not going to take any damage. So it is kind of worth attacking with these. They're not going to do any damage, but they might draw some, potentially fatal attacks away from some of your other troopers. That was just what we wanted. So we've now finished off this particular little batch of enemies, let's say. What we want to do now is we want to move these over in this direction and just kind of try to take down here. But it's going to be a while before we've got the industrial assets to be able to actually get roads through these mountains. I love the logistical challenges in this game. It just floats my boat in such a big way. Such a big way. Yeah, it looks like we might have something here. Okay. Start bringing these other troops back. And we've got Hulk State. I've still got one hex here. I want to grab that, and then we're done, pretty much, unless something comes out of the sea. New director for the Internal Council. Let's see what cards we can summon up for one of these guys. Wow, mercenaries 80. Oof.
Roger that.
Let's get a junior for 12. I don't know why everything's more expensive. Who's this guy? Not very good, but he's better than nothing. So we're going to get him in there anyway. Yeah, right. We want taxation priority high. Tariffs don't really care about. Let's just put that on 0 for the time being. Human resources change and interior policies. Can't remember what each one of these ones do now. It will be different stratagem cards that they're building, but yeah, let's just go for... I think we're just going to put pretty much everything into taxation. Oh. Sorry. Being dense. Let's put 80% in taxation. We want to get a tax card up. I also want to... I should have done this before I got that, put that guy in, but let's just change the national budget. We don't want so much budget going into the Interior Council. It's not that important. So something like this. Staff Council's not that important. Yeah, it's mainly Economic Council that we want in. Okay, that's made a few people upset with us. Let's just have a look at the leaders, see what their relationship points are like. Not bad. This could be a lot worse. It's just the advisor. He's kind of hard to keep happy, although he likes heart, and because we've been going a little bit further into heart, he's a little bit happier. Fair play. Still losing money really fast. Now we are paying our soldiers a fair amount. We can probably afford to drop the soldiers' wages a little bit, because we've actually got that bonus from National Pride. Yeah, we got the 40% morale bonus from National Pride. We were almost going into friendship for the character loyalty bonus, and that will be a big help too. This has the net effect of meaning that we can pay people less, basically, which is kind of cynical, but we've got to run an empire here. We do need more money to see if there's any assets that we need that we could do with nationalising. Too late to get this one now. Nope, I think we're good to go. So I think that's going to be the end of that turn. Okay, round 25 for the Battle Sharks. We've completed an artillery gun model. Perhaps a little bit late now. Okay, right, finally we've got civilization level 2. Great stuff. Great stuff. So not only have we got another fate point, but we've also, increased sales tax. That's not the one we wanted, but maybe next turn we'll get one. Work happiness is a little bit low. It's going to start going up now, though, because our quality of life is going up. Now, pertinently, we can actually go for bureaucratic officers too, which is going to make a big difference. This is going to give us more bureaucratic points. We've got one turn left to get High Command 2. Sorry, one turn of High Command 2. So we've got that one up. Oh, we bumped into some unaligned forces. Let's get these guys up here so they can... What are we going to do here? I don't think we need all of these exploring, do we? What I want is just to make sure that we are replenishing any losses that we've got. It's mainly machine gun losses we've got now. So we can actually get the Model Design Council to create us a new model for the machine gun. And we're going to just jump straight up to this one here. And I think with the amount that we've lost, we're probably going to have quite a lot of field testing for that model, for that machine gun. Yeah, 70%. So that's pretty cool. Let's get those guys. I think we're going to obsolete these ones now. Yeah, we'll obsolete them, and we'll keep grunts to it as low quality. We'll keep these as regular. Yeah, we'll obsolete Crossbilly 1. Actually, no, we'll leave it as low because sometimes you want a cheaper model. I think it's unlikely that I'm going to use it, to be honest. But let's have a look at this design. Again, we rolled a little bit low, but you know. This is manageable. We've got a half decent structural design. At least we've got a reasonable structural design. I'm not really seeing much. I'm not really seeing much from this model design guy. I was hoping to get better models than this. I actually started an offline game the other day where I got like all my models were like 120 structural design and you know really really high basically right at the start of the game. It was so cool. Really really fun. Let's get a dirt road up this way. Yeah, I'm just going to bring it up that far, I think. I'm going to bring these guys back. They've got no fuel, so you need to get them within range of getting some fuel. Now, yeah, only 53 recon points. That's not good. Let's just attack with these militia. But there's going to be a lot more than this. I don't think we're going to win it. No. Oh, they did it. The militia did it. Really, really good. So they pushed these guys out of Carlin. Oh, we were... Wow, okay, we got ambushed. The 4th Light Infantry Battalion were ambushed by some Free Folk Marauders here. And, yeah, took significant losses. Okay, this jungle, by the way, is really severe on supply, look. Truck logistics. Organic supply, so yeah, 20. So let's try and get another... That's a lot of industrial points we're putting into this. But it's going to be worth it because it just means that we've got the supply that we need in order to get up here. Now... Might eventually want a supply base up that way too. It's looking okay for the time being. I want these guys moving in here. Okay. Let's get these dudes up this way and we're going to start trying to peel some of this back. That's about it. I might just pop some militia in midway there. And the rest is looking pretty good. Okay, let's have a look at the decisions for the turn. Supreme Command Council priorities. I'm just going to leave that as it is. I like having extra political points. We've got more than we need, but I think it's good to build them up. We've got the commemorative plaque for the militia. Yeah, I don't know about this. Now we are losing militancy. But I'm not spending 200 credits on it. Okay, now we've got a policy speech. The Senate and your subjects are eager to hear about your short-term priorities. A choice between the following 3 goals is expected. Commerce we've got to raise because I think we've got a... If I remember right, we've got a demand. Yeah, so... Commerce profile reaches at least 62 points. And we're at 55. We need 7. Average population happiness is something that we can do as well. So... Minor worker strike in Port Royal. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys. I'm not having no strikes. This is because we've got quite a lot of... We had quite a lot of danger, basically. So it's causing unhappiness. Now that fear is going to cause problems as well. Let's just see what we're paying everybody. They're earning 4. These guys are getting 6. I don't want to put their pay up anymore. I can't afford it. If anything, I'd like to take it down. but that's probably not that wise either. Make a small amount of ammunition. Just cover this turn's losses. Yeah, I mean, let's get the bureaucratic office up. That is going to help big style. And hopefully we can start working our way towards civilization level 3. Okay, round 26. This is going to be the last round for the episode. Okay, we gain 1 fate point, and we're entering a decade of revolution. Oh dear. So our least powerful faction will start to attract a lot of support. This is not the. This is basically the least damaging of all of the potential epochs that we could get at this moment. I think, yeah, because both of our factions are pretty cool. Your population's happiness at 83, so we made that promise. That was good. We found 4 machinery. I'm not going to sniff at that. Okay, we got an information contract card. This is what I wanted. Okay. Play friendship. I might actually play the archaeology card, you know, as well. Let's just have a look at this. We've got a few of those now, I think. This is a zone card. So the prospecting push, and we got the archaeology effort. Okay, no, it's the private investment. What does this one do? So, increase the amount of private credits available in the private economy of this zone. Success depends on the oratory skill of the director of the Economic Council. Okay, let's have a look at that leader. Economic Council, Porky Brenner. Oratory skill's not very high. Now, let's have a look at this advisor. He's actually attached to Ollie Castor at the moment. Which is the, yeah, that's right, we were attaching him there. Now, what's our advisor's oratory skill like? He's got a little bit, but not very high. However, he's got decent charisma. Let's attach him for this one test. Hang on a minute. Yeah, okay, I remember this now. This guy doesn't. He won't like this. I'll have to take him away from Porky Brennan pretty quickly, because otherwise they start annoying one another too heavily. But this is going to be a good card to do so. We managed to attract 2,000 credits. Oh, that's amazing. That was well worth those political points. Okay, so what have I just done? Now our private economy have got 2,000 private funds. They're building a police station, which is going to build. It's going to increase security, which is just great. They've made a casino look, and they finished the casino, and now they're building a police station. It's going to be 1 turn, so they're going to use that money wisely. That is a really good card to play. So this is 50 quality of life entertainment, which is just what we needed. So yeah, this is pushing our score up. Awesome. Really pleased with that. Now, more industry. If we could get more light industry, please, folks, that would be great. Not that I have any control over it. Worker points. I have enough workers that turn. Okay. Military research task priority. Let's have a look. We're researching combat armor, but we've not. Yeah, we need to put some more into discovery. Just drop that right down to 50%. If we just have a look at the organizations. Yeah, look, we've not got it. We didn't have enough bureaucratic points to run all these different places. Also, by the way, the reason why this is taking a long time is because I've got the research on slow. I expect this is going to be a slow game. By the way, I really want to take this. Ammonia Nation is a farmers' nation, and they've actually put a zone here. Look, and I want to take it. I reckon if we get transport contract, we could go and take that from those guys. It might make us a bit of a target with all these, nations down here. Now, I think this is the big island in the center of the map where there was nobody on. So this might be worth getting to quick as well. This is Summonar. Okay, this is non-aligned forces too. So this is another one we could go for. Go and get some more scavenging points. We're basically we're going to take this island, and then we're going to become some kind of crazy pirates. We're going to just go and start raiding and setting up coastal zones around the world. I think this is so cool. I love this DLC so much. I just think it's really good. I think Vic's made a really good job of it. Okay, we can move there one turn, and then they're not going to get they're going to get food, but then we'll move them back the next following turn, I think. Okay, you guys need more troops, so let's just get some grunts up there. They probably could wait for their readiness to go up a little bit too. Yeah, they're going to be out of supply here too, so might just keep this militia back. I don't think I'm going to need all of those. Mind you, that said, it's kind of sometimes useful to have militia just for doing probing attacks, isn't it? Okay, looking good. If we can just conquer this area now, I'd be happy. And once we've got a little bit more metal coming, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Industry 2. Once we've got Industry 2, that will help us get to this metal here. Because this is going to be a bit of an effort. It's going to take quite a lot of industrial points to get into. Once we've got that though, we will get a trickle of, you know, a fairly large trickle of metal coming through. I might actually have to put another zone up for it too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's only 8 away, so you might, at least initially, we might be better off just eating the admin strain that we're going to get from having a hex that far away. I think that might be a little bit smarter than trying to put a new zone up and then being stuck with just a level 1 mine. We'll have to see how bad the administrative strain is. Obviously, the bigger the mine assets get, the bigger the administrative strain gets too. We have been putting colonists in though, so we can try to rush a colony kind of fairly quick. So that's something we can think about. Okay, they're going to be... Yeah, we need to get a dirt road out this way. Okay, that's quite a lot of industrial points that are spent on that. But we do need it, so there we go. That should be able to get us supply. Yeah, we're gonna have to get more roads out. Getting through these mountains is going to be really challenging, I think. How long until we get the model design? Oh yeah, new machine gun models coming out pretty quick. So next turn we'll be able to replace these the machine gunners in these, or the missing machine gunners in these units. Okay, folks, I'm going to end the episode there. So I hope you enjoyed the series so far. Maybe I just kind of need to sell some stuff too. Don't really have a lot we could sell. We could sell some machines. I don't know if we're going to need all these right now. I'd rather not. Foods, there's not a bad price for food at the moment, so I don't want to sell that much. Okay. Hopefully next time we'll get a tax card. Alright folks, I'll catch you in the next episode. Take it easy.